Build a porch out of metal crates on the dark side where the silence waits. Got a rocking chair made of oxygen tanks and a view of home that breaks my thanks. I talk to the stars like they're next of kin, ask them how the fields back home have been. Did the oak out front survive that storm? Does the creek still laugh in the early morn? 'Cause earth don't sing no more from here, just the blue glow caught in a silver tear. No frogs, no dogs, no fiddle in the barn, just echoes of a place I once called warm. I float in this suit, still humming old chords, but earth don't sing no more. I sent a letter in a satellite shell, tied my soul to a rocket farewell. Wrote to mama, tell pa I'm fine, but fine don't echo in lunar time. And maybe one day they'll bring me down, lay me in the dirt instead of floating around. But till that day I pick my tune on strings of silence hung from the moon. 'Cause earth don't sing no more from here, just a blue glow caught in a silver tear. No frogs, no dogs, no fiddle in the barn, just echoes of a place I once called warm. I float in this suit, still humming old chords, but earth don't sing no more. So if you look up and feel a sound, that ain't the wind, it's me coming round, still strumming for a world I swore would sing to me forevermore. Float in this sea no more. So if you look up and feel a sound, that ain't the wind, it's me coming round, still strumming for a world I swore would sing to me forevermore. I've been lying here for 20 years in a drawer with dust and broken shears. All my brothers struck and gone, burned for candles, stoves, and songs. But I'm the last one still around, wrapped in silence, never found. A sliver of flame with nowhere to go, waiting for fingers that still move slow. I'm the last match in the drawer, dreaming of a fire like the ones before. Not afraid of the burn, I was made to glow, to light one more night before the cold winds blow. Don't leave me here, forgotten and small. I was born to rise, even if I fall. He comes in limping, with a tear-stained coat, shaking hands and a torn-up note. He opens the drawer, eyes full of gray, whispers, "Lord, just give me one more day." And I know this is it, my one and only spark. But what's the point of life if you don't light the dark? I'm the last match in the drawer. I don't want forever, just something more. Let me burn with purpose, let me leave a mark, even if it's tiny, even if it's dark. One flick, one flame, one soul to restore. I was made for this, nothing less, nothing more. He struck me slow and the fire grew wide, lit a candle, finally cried, then closed the drawer with a quiet sigh. And I burned proud, never asking why. It's late and this letter won't be long. Just a few old lines from a man who's done you wrong. This pen don't write forgiveness, just the truth I held too tight. But I see you in my dreams each lonesome prison night. I carved your name in the wall where the sunlight hits at noon. It's the only place in here that still remembers you. I ain't asking for redemption, I ain't asking you to try. Just wanted you to know I never meant goodbye. The guards all call me quiet, I don't talk much these days, but I still hear your laughter down them Georgia summer ways. I traded freedom for a temper, whiskey for my pride. Now I'd give my last breath just to walk by your side. If mama reads this to you and you don't say a word, tell her I still hum that old song she always heard. The one about the little boy who'd never lose his name, even if his daddy brought a lifetime full of shame. Sunlight hits at noon. It's the only place in here that still remembers you. I ain't asking for redemption, I ain't asking you to try. Just wanted you to know I never meant goodbye. If mama reads this to you and you don't say a word, tell her I still hum that old song she always heard. The one about the little boy who'd never lose his name, even if his daddy brought a lifetime full of shame. I carved your name in the wall where the sunlight hits at noon. But I'm still your father and you're still my son. That I feel bolder than the wrongs I've done, but I'm still your father and you're still my son. still crackling like it had a tale to tell. A voice came through all covered in static, saying, boy, don't forget what makes the magic. Thought it was broken, thought I'd gone mad, but it played a song that my granddad had, the one he sang when the fields turned gold, a tune from a soul that ain't growing old. That radio in the well knows more than me. It hums with dirt roots and old oak trees, plays stories from the cracks in time, like ghosts with guitars singing down the line. No dial, no plug, no light to see, but it plays like the past remembers me. I dropped my voice in a jar of rain, told the well about my loss and pain. The next day it echoed, a voice so near, my sister's laugh I ain't heard in years. Maybe heaven ain't above, just deep and wide, where memories settle and voices hide. And if you kneel real close and hold real still, you'll hear the truth from the radio in the well. That radio in the well don't lie or bend. It plays what we bury and think won't mend. Strings of sorrow, chords of grace, dusty echoes we forgot to face. No wire, no screen, just mystery, but it plays like the past remembers me. So I drop a song in that water so black, and wait for someone else to sing it back. They built me from harvest in '92. Chrome Armstrong brew and circuits true, but the barn collapsed and the wires free. Now I just hum country songs all day. The corn don't grow, the soil went black. No footsteps here, no humans back, but I still turn my head to the morning light and play a tune when the moon gets bright. Trust in my heart, oil in my tears, but I remember their voices from better years. A laugh on the porch, a radio tune, a soft kiss goodnight beneath the July moon. I'm just a machine, but I miss some like art, with memory chips and rust in my heart. Saw a bird land once on my shoulder plate, sang a little song, then flew off late. And I whispered words from a farmer's prayer. Though my speakers crack and full of air, if they ever return, find this field and me, I'll still be singing under this dying tree. Don't need no charge, no modern part, just one more voice to fill this heart. So if you hear a song in the midnight breeze, it's just me, the last man made to please. Not quite alive, not quite a part, just someone cold and rust in my heart. So if you hear a song in the midnight breeze, it's just me, the last man made to please. Not quite alive, not quite apart, just someone cold and rust in my heart. I left a note on the mirror, just a line in red. Don't wait up, I'm chasing ghosts that ain't quite dead. With a suitcase full of silence and a sky that wouldn't cry, I burned that small town memory and kissed it all goodbye. Now there's smoke behind me, but I ain't looking back. Tired of running circles on the one-way track. I got boots made for distance and a heart tough as stone. I'm done with being almost, now I'm going full grown. He said forever with a crooked little grin, but forever don't mean nothing in a house built out of sin. The preacher shook his head, Mama crossed her chest, but the wind said go, and I knew I'd never rest. Maybe in another life I'd be someone's sweet refrain, but in this one I'm a wild note rolling off a midnight train. Now there's smoke behind me and the ashes know my name. I walk through the fire and I ain't feeling shame. Got thunder in my rear view, lightning in my tone. I'm done with being quiet, now I'm singing full grown. So if you see my shadow on the edge of Route 9, just let her ride, she's doing just fine. You see my shadow on the edge of Route 9, just let her ride, she's doing just fine. lines. I walk this city street, but my heart still hears the whippoorwill where the cornfields meet. They say I wear these boots all wrong on concrete lanes, but I was born where thunder rolls across the window pane. 'Cause asphalt ain't dirt and towers ain't trees. You can dress me up slick, but you can't change me. I've got red clay roots and a John Deere soul. You can take me to the city, but the country won't let go. I miss that screen door slam, the sound of mama's call, the quiet talk of fireflies, the creak of grandpa's stall. Now I trade the stars for stoplights and late night subway rides, but every honk and siren makes me miss those countryside nights. Someday I'll head back down that winding county line, leave behind the fast and fake for something slow and kind. 'Cause asphalt ain't dirt and towers ain't trees. You can shine my boots, but you can't scrub me clean of that river mud and old banjo. You can take me to the city, but the country won't let go. So when I'm done with these high-rise dreams that hurt, go where the wind still sings. 'Cause asphalt ain't dirt. So when I'm done with these high-rise dreams that hurt, I'll go where the wind still sings. 'Cause asphalt ain't dirt. Fence post, why you stare that way? Seen me chase the morning, seen me lose the day. You don't sing much lately, just tilt your head and blink, like you're holding all the answers I ain't brave enough to think. Tell me, blackbird, what you know? You watch my life like a shadow on the road. Through the flood, through the fire, through the rusted old remains, you never left that fence post, never judge my pain. Fields don't lie, they give back what you sow, but I planted more regrets than corn will ever grow. Still I ride this tractor like it's all I've ever known, while you perch in silent silence, carved into this stone. If I could trade my burden for a feather and a sky, I'd fly where no one knows me, not even goodbye. Tell me, blackbird, what you see? Do I still look like the man I swore I'd be? Through the drought, through the doubt, through the long forgotten rain, you stayed on that fence post through every ache and chain. Blackbird on the fence post, when I'm old and gray, will you still be watching, or will you fly away? back what you sow. But I've planted more regrets than corn will ever grow. Still I ride this tractor like it's all I've ever known, while you perch in silence, silence carved into this stone. If I could trade my burden for a feather in a sky, and I'd hide in more regrets than corn will ever grace, dude, I go. Blackbird on the fence post, when I'm old and gray, will you still be watching, or will you fly away? And the rivers run black, but we found this old 6-string in a burlap sack. And no more Nashville, no FM band, but these strings still sing what the silence can't stand. Kids in a circle, wrapped in wire and wool, eating canned beans by a campfire that pulls the last warmth left in a world gone cold. But the song still burns like it's made of gold. We're singing tunes round the fire after the fall, when the cities turn quiet and the towers all stall. Ain't no charts, no records to recall, just hearts beating slow, but beating after all. A line from a Hank Williams song. Didn't know the words, but they all sang along. Like the end of the world, hit rewind and play on a melody we thought had washed away. And maybe music's just a memory dressed up in rhyme. Maybe hope's just a chord you hold through time. We ain't got much, just scars and flame, but no one ever died singing their name. So we sing round, round the fire after the fall, to the beat of the wind and the night birds call. No stage, no crowd, no curtain at all, just truth in the dark, and that's what we call country. And a string that won't break, we'll play through the silence for tomorrow's sake. Porch lights on, though no one's home. Just a rocking chair and a gramophone. The dog don't bark like he used to do. He's waiting still, maybe waiting for you. mailbox leans like it's had enough, full of letters marked return to love. I sweep the steps same every fall, with a whisper in the wind that knows it all. And these porch light memories never fade. They hum in the quiet where your shadow stayed. I ain't angry, just a little slow, learning how to let the stillness grow. If the past comes back, it knows the way. The porch lights on at the end of day. You said goodbye like a southern storm, fast and loud, but never warm. Now I wear your flannel when nights turn thin. Feels like your arms are what might have been. Some folks heal with the whiskey burn, some just wait for the tide to turn. But I just sit where the lamp glows low, in the place where the herd used to go. Yeah, these porch light memories softly shine on the cracks and the dust and the ties that bind. I ain't looking back, but I won't pretend. If you knock again, I'll let you in. But till then, I'll be here to stay. Light on at the close of day. Put the map back in the glove box drawer. Don't care where this old truck's headed no more. Chase the storm, I've kissed the flame. Now I just drive with no one to blame. Windows down and the sky's wide blue. Got a thermos full of coffee and a worn out view. Every mile's a page I've never read. I left regret where the fences bled. I wanna go somewhere slow, where the grass still grows and the soft winds blow. No plans, no chains, no midnight calls. Just me and the road where the silence falls. Might not know where I'll go, but I'm heading somewhere slow. Past a church with a steeple leaning right. Saw a kid flying kites in the amber light. It ain't much, but it felt like grace. So I smiled at the world from a safer place. I ain't running, just relearning stillness. Not lost, just done with the witness. Let the loud things fade like old banjos. living free. Somewhere slow, I stood at the crossroads, looking at the past, wondering if the love we had would ever last. Your picture's still hanging on that old front door, but I can't find you like I did before. I heard your name in the wind last night, a whisper in the dark, but the timing's right. You've got your wings, and I've got my pride, but we're both lost somewhere inside. It's the road to letting go, where the hurt don't show, but the heart still knows. I'm trying to move, but I'm stuck in between a love that's gone and the life I've seen. I'm holding on, but the miles keep calling slow. Down the road to letting go. Still taste the whiskey on your lips, the way you laughed with your fingertips. But time's a thief, and it stole your smile, and now I'm walking these streets alone for a while. I've seen the sunset too many times, still can't shake the thought that you were mine. But I can't keep chasing what's already gone, so I'll take the pain and keep moving on. Yeah, it's the road to letting go, where love fades like the evening glow. I'll keep going though the wind don't know. Searching for a place to grow. Maybe one day I'll find the strength to say that I'm better off on the other side of yesterday. For now it's the road to letting go. On the run, we left the city with a stolen kiss, underneath the moon's last hit or miss. Had a fist full of dreams and an old beat up truck. We didn't need luck, just a little bit of trust. Your red dress caught the midnight breeze. We're heading out past the canyon trees. No rules, no change, just the stars and the night. A fire in the belly, hearts ready to fight. We're wild, out hearts on the run, running from the world same. We might be lost, but we're never alone. Just two wild hearts on the run. On the run. On the run. We crossed that border and we stole the sun. Laughing like fools, but we'd just begun. Every outlaw town we leave behind. We write our story one page at a time. Yeah, the sheriff's looking, but he can't see the way you shine when you're right next to me. We're born to roll, but we know the cost. Some love's worth every battle we've lost. Final wild hearts, all on the run. From the chains that try to put on everyone. Chasing shadows, lighting up the night. With a love that burns like a wildfire fight. We may not make it, but we won't be done. We're wild hearts, babe. Sound of rain. On the run. On the run. On the run. Pulled into Maine on a Friday night. Neon buzzing under liquor light. The diner's gone, now it's something chic, but the ghosts still gather on Maple Street. Past the field where we used to dream, now it's condos with security beams. They paved the creek where we carved that tree. Guess time don't ask who you used to be. Back when the town knew me, before the wind took my memory. When I had a name in every store and a pair of boots by your front porch door. Now I walk through faces I don't see, in a place that forgot the boy in me. Yeah, it's quiet here, back when the town knew me. Stop by the church with the leaning cross. Reverend's gone, but the choir got lost. You used to sing their voice so bright. Now even Sunday don't feel right. Maybe I left too long ago, chasing gold in the afterglow. But this old street don't fit my stride, and the shadows walk on the other side. Final back when the town knew me, when love was more than memory, when promises lived on your daddy's land, and I still believed in who I am. Now I'm just smoke in a rearview seat of a town that forgot and a man set free. But I still bleed. Back when the town knew me, when love was more than memory, when promises lived on your daddy's land, and I still believed in who I am. Now I'm just smoking a rearview sea of a town that forgot and a man set free, but I still bleed. Back when the town knew me, I don't send postcards, I don't leave notes. I ride where the silence cuts the throat. And got a bedroll, flask, and a lucky dime, and a story that don't fit no rhyme. My name's just dust in a diesel song, whistling south where the roads are long. Freedom's not a place, it's a way to be, like the moonlight never asking me. You'll find my boot prints on the wind, in red dirt towns and dives where sin feels more honest than Sunday prayer. I've been gone, but I've been there. No roots, no chains, just miles to send, and my boot prints on the wind. I've kissed a waitress in Amarillo, slept in fields where the corn grows low. I never lied, but I never stayed. Some folks ain't built to be repaid. If you hear a laugh in the midnight dark, or see a hat in a ghost town park, don't follow it, just tip your brim. That's the sound of me not giving in. Yeah, my boot prints ride the wind past every place I should have been. If love's a cage, then call me wrong. I was born for wheels and outlaw songs. No map, no past, just trails that bend, and my boot prints on the wind. Cicadas in the wind, there's a letter in the barn wrapped in twine and years. Smells like cedar smoke and dried up tears. Your name's still carved in the old gate rail, next to mine under dust and nail. The swing still creaks on the cottonwood tree, like it's calling you back, but not for me. I hum that tune you used to play on a rusted harp at the end of May, and the cicadas sing where silence begins. I hear your voice blowing soft in the wind. I light one lantern, let it drift through time, for the girl who loved me in an old state line. Just a porch, a prayer, and a sky so still stand outside. Dance with ghosts in the amber night, to a film no one's played just right. If you're somewhere where the bluebirds fly, send a storm or a lullaby final. 'Cause the cicadas sing where silence begins, and I hear your name in the whispering wind. And I set one lantern where the pine trees bend, for the love that never had to end. 'Cause the cicadas sing where silence begins, and I hear your name in the whispering wind. I set one lantern where the pine trees bend, for the love that never had to end. You don't say much in the morning light, just pour the coffee, make it right. You hum a tune that your mama knew, and I swear it sounds like I love you. Your hair's a mess and you don't care, still the prettiest thing in that kitchen chair. I ain't no poet, but I know the rhyme, you and me in borrowed time. It's coffee in the quiet, your laugh in the steam. No need for fireworks or high school dreams. We're just two souls in worn out flannel, tuned to the same old country channel. And I take this life slow and true, over 1,000 songs that never knew you. The porch don't creak like it used to do, guess it finally settled like me and you. You take your sugar, I take mine black, but we always meet in the middle of that. Some folks chase the fast and loud, but I found peace in the softer sound. A half smile, a shoulder lean, that's what forever's always been final. Yeah, it's coffee in the quiet, and your hand in mine. Even silence feels like a kind of sign. We're not made for silver screens, but we've got love in the in-betweens. And every morning I still choose this quiet life and this love with you. Found an old map in your flannel coat, with coffee stains and a half-wrote note. Said go where the sky forgets to end, where the gravel roads still know your name. Pack my doubts in the pickup bed, left the silence where your words once bled. Chase the sun through broken farms, with your memory riding in my arms. And it's gravel roads and golden light, where heartache turns to something right. I ain't lost, I'm just unmade by the miles and things we never said. But this wheel keeps turning slow and kind, down gravel road you left behind. Met a preacher with a busted shoe, said some things leave but they walk with you. He gave me firewood and a prayer to keep, said the road gets softer when you sleep. You were the storm, I was the rain. We never needed to explain. Now I drive with the windows wide, let the wind forgive on either side. Final gravel roads and golden light, the truth shows up just past midnight. If you're out there in that fading blue, I hope the stars are kind to you. And if you ever find your way in time, there's a gravel road in this heart of mine. Home is the wind, the road turned soft as I left the plains. The dust still rises where I've made my name, but the stars don't shine like they used to do, and the wind don't feel the same without you. I rode past the creek where we carved our dreams. Now it's a whisper lost in the evergreen. I hear your voice in the old oak tree, like it's still calling me home, waiting patiently. Home is the wind that don't ask for you. It's the sound of a prayer that comes out true. It's the broken fences, the faded town, and the weight of love that's always around. I'm not the same, but I still believe home is the wind. It's all I need. The porch still creaks like it did back then, like it's ready to hold me once again. I see the old house and it don't feel small, but there's more to this life than these four walls. I'm not the same, but I still believe home is the wind. It's all I need. I'm not running, I'm just chase the morning, seen me lose the day. You don't sing much lately, just tilt your head and blink, like you're holding all the answers I ain't brave enough to think. Tell me, blackbird, what you know. You've watched my life like a shadow on the road, through the flood, through the fire, through the rusted old remains. You never left that fence post, never judged my pain. Fields don't lie, they give back what you sow, but I've planted more regrets than corn will ever grow. Still I ride this tractor like it's all I've ever known, while you perch in silence, silence carved into this stone. If I could trade my burden for a feather and a sky, I'd fly where no one knows me, not even goodbye. Tell me, blackbird, what you see. Do I still look like the man I swore I'd be? Through the drought, through the doubt, through the long forgotten rains, you stayed on that fence post through every ache and chain. What you've backed with you, but I've planted more regrets than corn will ever grow. Still I ride this tractor like it's all I've ever known, while you perch in silence, silence carved into this stone. If I could trade my burden for a feather and a sky, I'd fly where no one knows me, not even goodbye. Through the drought, through the doubt, through the long forgotten rains, you stayed on that fence post through every ache and chain. Blackbird on the fence post, when I'm old and gray, will you still be watching, or will you fly away? Blackbird on the fence post, when I'm old and gray, will you still be watching, or will you fly away?